When you go to get a BC, make sure it's the right size. Now let me explain exactly. I'm going to demonstrate exactly how you know if it's the right size or it's not the right size. I'm wearing a pretty standard BCD. This is called a stab jacket, which is short, it's an old term. It's short for stabilizing jacket. Yeah, that's what it used to be called, the style. Stabilizing jacket. A stabilizing jacket BC, very, very common, has air cells up the back, and air cells out the sides and pockets. And a dump valve, all the usual stuff. This is about as standard of BCs you can get. It's not a horseshoe, it's not a ring, it's not a pack style or a back style or any of those styles. This is a standard BC, which by the way isn't bad at all. It's standard because it fits everybody and everybody loves it. Now when I say it fits everybody, what I mean is if you have the right size. BCDs used to come in 3 sizes. Too big, too small, close. Unfortunately, there are a lot more than 3 different size divers around. Just take a look on the next dive boat that you're on. Yeah. Now, some BCDs, the newer BCDs, the companies have wisened up, and there's one BCD from Sherwood that has, I think it's 5 or 7 different sizes. It's crazy, but that's good because the BCD size is critical. I'm going to show you a BCD that is not the right size, and I'm going to explain to you so you understand, you'll be able to see it, why it's dangerous. It's dangerous, yes. If the BCD is not the right size, it can actually be dangerous. It can get you into trouble. You ready? This BCD on my back is the BCD I'm talking about. Let me loosen up these shoulder straps. I think you all know how these work. Shoulder straps are loose. It has a cummerbund, a Velcro cummerbund around here to hold it. Yes, this is about as standard as you can get. So how do you put it on? Well, you put one arm in and one arm in. It's just about that simple. Let me turn sideways so you can see what's happening here. So the next thing you do is you do up the cummerbund. Do the cummerbund up secondly. This is small, remember? And I'm still small, right, Kevin? So I'm going to pull the cummerbund over and pull the cummerbund over there. You see, I've only got about an inch and a half of coverage. But look at that, it hooks up, right? And then you do up the waist strap, and you can pull the waist strap all the way, all the extension on it, and pull your tummy in, snap it together. Fits perfectly, right? No. Keep watching. So now you take the shoulder strap, you snug it down, like so. And now I am firmly, trust me, I can feel it, I am firmly inside this BCD, okay? Cummerbund is on, waist strap is on, shoulders are down. The shoulder straps, by the way, they simply keep the BCD from going up and down on you without you moving. Yeah, if you don't do the shoulder straps up, when you put air in the BCD, there's a tendency for the BCD to slide up like this, and you can't see because the BCD is up around your head. That's what they're for. Okay, it's on. But it's not safe. Right? When you put air into the BCD, you're supposed to go up. When you get to the surface, if that's what you're doing, then you can inflate the BCD more to hold you on the surface, and that's great. With this particular BCD on me, when I get to the surface and I try to put more into this BCD, it won't go because it's squeezed so tightly on my body. If I try to force it, then it's going to squeeze me too tightly, firstly. Secondly, where is the air? Remember, air is going up, right? Where is the air in this BCD? It's here, and on this side, and at the back. That air is going to go up. If the air goes up, I go down. I'm going to float on the surface face down. Think about it. Not good. BCD is too small. Okay? So make sure, this is most important, that the BCD is big enough. If it's a little bit too big, you can still manage. But if it's too small, you face this problem. I'm going to show you another thing that a lot of people don't know about. You can undo these straps and struggle out of this, but the better way is to simply break that shoulder strap and take this off. Now, if your tank is still on there, it's going to be heavy, so hold it up. Take it off like that and set it down on the ground. An easy way to take off these BCDs, and one of the reasons they have those breakaway shoulder straps. So use them. And I see a lot of divers struggling to get their BCD off because, of course, they snugged it up. They're going to get it off when they're fighting standing on the boat. Don't do that. Hang on a minute. Let me get a BCD that's too big. See the difference? Here's another BCD. Good brand name BCD, a wonderful BCD. And this one is too big for me. Okay, I need the one in the middle, the one that's close. No, so this is too big for me, but I just want to illustrate a point. Okay, so first of all, I got the BCD on, and now here's my cummerbund, and you can see that this is very clearly Kevin's BC. So I'm going to overlap the cummerbund, and that'll work, but you see, the Velcro isn't catching. So it's not perfect, but let's do it just for illustration purposes. That piece there, and then of course there still is a waist strap. Now you do the waist strap up in front like this, and you can pull that snug too. Like that, and like that. So the BC is, it's a little loose, but it's held on. Now we do the shoulder straps right down like that, and they're pretty snug. There is also a chest strap. I won't bother putting that on. So here's a BCD that's on me as well, and this will work as a BCD. I mean, I'll put air in it. It'll still work as a BCD, but this is an example of a BCD that's way too big. When I put air in this, the BCD goes up. I'm supposed to go up, not the BCD, right? You see, the cummerbund isn't snug enough. The whole BCD is too big, so you put air in this BCD, look what happens. Okay, now it'll catch your arms. Okay, your arms can't get out, and it will still give you buoyancy. It may very well get you to the surface. You may very well be able to sit on the surface and be perfectly safe. You may not be comfortable, but you'll be safe. So if the BCD is too big, it's not good. It's not deadly, like being too small, I just showed you, but it's okay. So you have to get exactly the right size. Okay, small point. Keep that in the back of your mind. When you rent, certainly when you buy, or even when you borrow a BCD, don't just think about the fact that you're borrowing and you're saving money. May not be a saving in the end. Okay? Small point. And I'm going right now and see if I can find a medium. I think a medium. Yeah. Okay. Here you go, guys. Keep an eye on your BCD. Alec at Scuba 2000. Talk to you soon.